transition to TIAA? What's the schedule look like, or your region? Kind of introduce us to that. You're getting away from, or you might still go to Columbus twice a week, whatever. But just introduce the region a little bit and the overall schedule.
So Columbus twice with Charlie Brookstone. We add Strong Rock, St. Mary, Westville, we have to go to Perry, which is no comment there. I'm missing one. But the good thing is, like, once we go to state, I think the only team that we will play in our classification that's in our region is St. Mary's. So we're actually playing up compared to most of the teams we'll see at state. So it's kind of good.
So it's kind of like the football, the way they did football. You had to play 3 and 4 together, and then they go back and play.
Yeah, and then I think it's based on Max Press rankings, how they'll do state and everything. So I try to make our schedule pretty hard. We played McIntosh this past Wednesday. So even though we're changing leagues, like same mentality. We're going to play big schools and stuff.
As a football game, you shared that how the team is so much better in January than they are right now. But why do you feel like the team is so much better in January than they are right now?
We've had 2 basic scrimmages, and then our first real game this past Wednesday. It was our best game we've played so far. Stayed with McIntosh up until early on in the 4th quarter. So, to play a school of that size with those size girls and our girls doing toe-to-toe with them, that bodes well for from December to January. So there are a lot of girls that play soccer or softball, other sports. So like they're getting used to playing basketball. So the idea is by the time we get to January, we're ready for region play.
Getting people to believe in us when we go to games, even when we're practicing. It's always a comment here and a comment there, but then again, they don't know what we came into and what our team is capable of. So I think that's one of the hardest things.
Yeah, like at a lot of boys games, you like always see people there, and they always like skip the girls games, which is kind of sad. But I feel like if they don't come, they don't know how good we are or anything like that. So.
I think just a lot more people obviously come out for the boys' games. So, and when there's a bunch of people there cheering you on, it obviously gets more energy in the whole gym.
When you breaking the shoes out.
What's the criteria?
So the red ones, or what are they called? The red pepper steppers, whatever they call them. Red pepper steppers. I should have brought them out. We need their own little card or whatever. But I run for home games or playoff games, and then I have like a brown pair, and I'm thinking about a blue pair for like a away game. So I have a brown pair, that's where I'm going to say. So it's a thing.
Coach, 54, 53, you guys playing training team. You guys down by 1, 5 seconds left on the clock. Who take a shot and why?
That's a good question. Down, first of all, I'm not gonna be down for training. But in the scenario that we are taking the last shot, whoever can make a layup. We're only down 1, so that's going. It's gonna be John Ferris making those layups at that time. If I had to pick one person. No comment.
That was me. Get me in trouble. Hey, Rob. I'm on the spot. Who can do the best Coach Stevens impersonation?
Let's see it.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Scenario. We ran the play, but it didn't go as Coach Stevens wanted. What are we doing?
Coach Stevens always talks about kicking a baby when we do something wrong. That's just what came to mind.
A lot of times I feel like I just look at Coach Stevens to see what he's thinking, and he just makes that face that's just like, okay, what is y'all song?
We don't really have a pregame song, set song, so I think we do need to get one of those. Oh, righteous. Honestly, anything Heat. He really just gets you going.
I don't know. Honestly, our playlist right now is like 2010, and I kind of like it. It's a good playlist.
No, our practice playlist is good, even though Coach Stevens hates it. It's some good 2000s throwbacks, and I personally like it.
Who built the playlist?
Me. Two songs on the playlist. Yeah, Bruno. There's a lot of Bruno Mars on there, and a lot of old Justin Bieber. So.
Alright, first of all, like, there's no throwbacks in the 2000s. Like, that's ridiculous. It was literally 10 years ago. Two, like, it's literally like listening to Radio Disney at practice. I've had to take the aux several times. If I had to pick, probably some 21 Savage, without Drake, because he's like, Drake's garbage. Forward. Yeah, Person 21. Or Lil Baby.